Jujube plant, and here we go. I'm sure that you can know that the lower end. Hi, and welcome again to the Island Gardeners. Today we want to discuss how to grow Jujube from cuttings. Now, the Jujube is a plum that is regularly referred to as Chinese date as well. And these here are our cuttings we are harvesting, and we want you to know that we ensure that we harvested them so that there are nodes at the lower end and at the upper end. After harvesting your cuttings or receiving your cuttings, you want to leave them soaked in water for overnight, and then you are ready to plant them. Now, Jujube are moderate to difficult cuttings to grow. Success rate can be about 50%. So you need to ensure that the conditions are ideal for your cuttings to take root. Now, we've prepared here some soil, and this soil is made of coco peat, wood chip bark, and some perlite. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, remove those from the lower end. Also this leaf here. And rooting hormone is highly recommended since the success rate is so low for these plants. Ensure that at least one node is below the soil. And then you give it a good drink of water. Now, after you place these cuttings in an area where you have high humidity, a greenhouse or a humidity dome would be preferred. You will want to ensure that the temperatures are above 80 degrees, below 95 degrees, and leave the cuttings there for at least 8 weeks to start growing. After 8 weeks, you will see your cuttings started to grow like these. Now, you may be tempted to move away the soil and check on these cuttings. Do not. They are very sensitive to disturbances, and if you try to disturb the soil too early, what will happen is that your plant will just die. Alright, so you want to keep it there for a few months until you see the root start coming from the bottom of the pot, and then it's time to repot them. And after growing them for a season and allowing them to root out into that new pot, then you can upgrade the pot or plant them into your landscape. Alright, now after planting, we recommend putting a label and date on them so you can keep track of that, and we already programmed in our cutting here with the date. Alright, and we're going to be placing this in our greenhouse and allow them to be missed at least 3 times a week. And inside there, the humidity is pretty high, and we should have some successful cuttings. Alright, thank you for joining us again in the Island Gardeners. I hope you find these tips useful, and please like, share and subscribe. If you want to purchase any of the items that we use here on the Island Gardeners, you can take a look at the links below and purchase them if you wish. Again, thank you for joining us, and happy gardening.